Hello, I'm Paul Perrello, and welcome to the Philly Factor. Behind any successful organization, there's always a team of unsung heroes. Whether professional, academic, social, or nonprofit, there's a group of people committed to making their workplace, school, or organization succeed in meeting its goals and making their part of the world a better place all around. One such organization recently was in the national spotlight on television when a young volunteer appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres show on NBC to talk about City Kitties. For me, it was the first time I ever heard of City Kitties. Well, City Kitties is a small collective group of volunteers who rescue cats from the streets and shelters of Philadelphia. Those volunteers provide those cats with veterinary care and find them happy new homes. Here to discuss the work of City Kitties is Angelia Fick, adoption coordinator for City Kitties. And Angela, I want to welcome you to our program.
Thank you.
Before we get into the whole appearance of Evan on the Ellen show, which I'm sure did tremendous work in bringing attention to your organization, I want to talk more about the organization, about City Kitties. It is a nonprofit organization. So tell me what the mission of the group is all about.
The mission of the group is to focus on stray cats in the West Philadelphia area primarily, and just to improve the lives of stray and feral cats in that area.
Any idea, I mean, and I know this is a general question, but oftentimes we hear of the problem of feral cats and stray cats, and we also hear of the problem of people who no longer can take care of their pets, whether it's cats, dogs, or whatever, and oftentimes they're just let out into the, I'll say wild, but they're just left out on street corners,
yes,
out on the street. But just how much of a problem then for your organization, for what you see in West Philadelphia, how much of a problem is it to have these stray cats out on the streets?
Well, other than being where they're not supposed to be, they're not used to being outside. Mm-hmm. They get hit by cars, they start urinating and going places where they're not supposed to, and a lot of people generally think they're a nuisance, so that's another danger right there, people mm-hmm. harming them. So we'd like to get them off the streets into loving homes so they'll be safe and taken care of.
Yeah. How many volunteers then work with City Kitties? Give me an idea of how many people are those unsung heroes that work behind the scenes.
There's about 35 volunteers altogether. That's including our foster homes.
And all of these volunteers, I'm guessing, work, I'll say 9-to-5 jobs, so they may work other hours of the day, but they're working, normal jobs. They're trying to make a living, trying to get, make ends meet, and then they put all their time and effort into the great work that we know now as City Kitties.
Yes, we have people that work, general 9-to-5 jobs, that have teaching jobs, who go to school, law school. So, and then when they get done those daily responsibilities, they come home and then start emailing people, driving, picking up cats, taking cats other places, and helping make the organization work that way. It's a part-time job, essentially.
Yeah.
Sometimes it turns into a full-time job on top of things, too.
I'll bet, yeah, for sure. And it's because these people have a tremendous love for cats that they're involved in this mission. How long has City Kitties been around?
It was started in 2004 or 2005 by two concerned volunteers, and they saw the stray and feral population in their neighborhood in West Philadelphia, and they decided they wanted to make a difference, so they started City Kitties Rescue. What's
unique about City Kitties Rescue is that you don't have an office or central location where people can take their cats in to be put up for adoption, or for a person to come and see what cats are available for adoption. So how does that work? Because some people may have a hard time understanding, well, how does this nonprofit work if there's no office per se for me to go to, whether I'm bringing a cat or looking to adopt a cat?
We post biographies of all of our cats online, so most of the traffic we get is online, and we post information about them through Facebook, and all of our cats live in foster homes. We have a network of foster homes, probably around 30, that live with the cats. They know their personalities, they know their habits, they know everything about them, and we put adopters in touch with the foster home so they can get a really good idea of how the cat is going to interact with their home so that we can get a good match for people.
You mentioned the social media, and I know that we also have, we're going to put up on the screen here, the website, the Facebook page for City Kitties Rescue, as well as Twitter at City Kitties. social media today has really grown by leaps and bounds. Do you see that maybe the number of referrals for adoption, you see it more through the social media now as opposed to, I'll say, the traditional media of either going to the website or even word of mouth? Is it pretty much Facebook and Twitter now that you're seeing a lot of people?
We see a lot of people will submit applications to us that they get to our website through Facebook, and they say, I saw this cat on Facebook, it's really cute, I'd like more information about that. So it really does help. Plus, people who are fans of us on Facebook can then share and spread information to their friends, and then so on and so forth. So it's really been helpful for us.
So take me through the step then, if someone, as a result maybe of this show, or maybe even seeing the Ellen show a few weeks ago, give me an idea of what happened. So they go to the website and they have to apply?
Yes.
Because you just wouldn't want anybody saying that they would want to adopt a cat and then you just turn over the cat without doing a thorough background check on the person? Is that what happens?
Yes, they submit an adoption application, which is not a contract immediately to adopt from us. And then we will screen it, make sure it has proper veterinary references, they say where they live is true, they answer questions appropriately, that they're basically want to make sure that they are ready for the responsibility of a cat and they have a proven track record of doing so. And then once that's approved, we hand it over to the foster home so that they can set up a time for the person to meet their cat, and hopefully we let the foster homes take it from there. We really rely on their judgment too, as if the person's going to be a good fit for them or not.
When is there a cost associated then with the process? I mean, because being a nonprofit, you're probably scraping whatever few pennies you have to put together in order just to keep the website up, if you will. But is there a cost associated to the person, associated with putting a cat up for adoption? And on the back end of that, if a person does adopt, is there a cost associated with that?
The cost associated with the cats is the veterinary care that we give them. They get a complete veterinary workup. They are spayed and neutered, tested for FIV. They are completely vaccinated, and just make sure that they are completely tip-top shape before we give them out or we adopt them out to people. And then the adoption fee is $85, which does not cover the complete cost of veterinary care. So actually it's a pretty good deal. Sure,
for sure. When we talk about City Kitties, people may only think that the only cats that are being put up for adoption are kittens, but it's really cats of all types and all ages, right?
All types and all ages, correct.
One thing when we have people come in, and whether they're an author, they're involved in a city organization or whatever, I always like to ask them how they got involved with this work. So what brought you to devoting your spare time, if you will, to such a great organization like City Kitties?
Well, back probably around 2006, 2007, my roommate at the time and myself, we were deciding that we wanted to possibly get a pet, but then we decided we wanted to foster, and we happened upon the City Kitties page, and we were thinking this would be perfect for us. We get to help cats. We don't have to commit, because she didn't know, and I didn't know if we were going to stay in Philadelphia, so we thought this would be perfect, and then we both became involved in it. She actually ended up moving to California, and I stayed in Philadelphia, and then it's when they asked me to get more involved by becoming the adoption coordinator, and it's been great.
So tell me a little bit about what the adoption coordinator actually does then. Probably more than we have time, but I'm sure it's a busy job, and of course you are volunteering your time. So what exactly are you doing as adoption coordinator? Well,
I read all the applications that are submitted online to us, and I call landlords to make sure that animals are allowed to be in the apartment or home. I call veterinary offices and get a better read on current animals that are in the home, whether they're taken care of well, they've had appropriate vaccinations, spay and neutering. And then I call personal references if they don't have a veterinary reference, to get more of an idea of the type of person they are, if they are ready for the responsibility, those types of things. So I kind of do the boring work so that the foster homes don't have to do it.
Sure. And from when the time the person first clicks on the website, if you will, to the time that the adoption is actually completed, give me an idea, maybe our listeners an idea of how long the process takes, because oftentimes people want it to be done yesterday, and oftentimes it's a thorough screening that you have to go through in order for the adoption to take place.
Sure, it can take anywhere. If I get an adoption application, it could be processed that day. It could be processed a day or two later we do try to get them processed as fast as possible. Sometimes the day job and other things take precedent over that.
Right.
But I do try to get them processed because some people do want, when you get that idea that you want a cat in your head,
Sure.
you kind of want that to happen as soon as possible. And it also depends what the time schedule is for our foster homes when they're able to meet with people and get that squared away. Usually that's more part of the time consuming part of it.
I also want to talk about, I guess, those people who find that they've either found a cat or they know that they no longer can care for a cat, and they are looking for a place that they can, they know that the cat is going to be well taken care of until it's finally put into an adoption home. What happens in that case if a person, again, watching the program says, I'm moving to California, and where I'm moving to, I can't take my cat, or I'm not sure how the trip is going to impact the animal, so I would rather just have the animal stay. And oftentimes people are at their wits' end because they don't want to be separated from the cat. So what happens then in trying to accommodate the person who is looking to find the adoption home for the cat? I mean, are we talking that another volunteer takes in the cat until that cat is adopted? Give me an idea what happens there.
If we don't take any kind of surrender animals, if the animal's already in an established home, we don't take surrenders because they are in an established home. We do have resources on our website if people can find that they can't take care of their cats themselves, how they can screen their own applications, how they can advertise their own cat. And we will also put courtesy postings on our website too for people to help them out, because I know it's a really stressful part to deal with. To be part of from your cat, so knowing that you have those resources available kind of takes that off a little bit.
What do you say to the person who may be walking through West Philadelphia, South Philadelphia, Albany, and they see either a cat or cats? And oftentimes it's more than one cat that you see in an area, and obviously no one's caring for the cat, or someone may be putting food out for the cat just for that cat or cats to survive. Is it a good idea then to take the animal in until they can find you, not you per se, but City Kitties, and get that cat placed with you? I mean, I think deep down inside, everyone really, pains when they see, cats and even dogs for that matter that have been left out, for whatever reason. What type of advice can you give people who may see those feral cats or strays that are out there?
Well, they can, if they see an animal that's injured, always take precedent over that. Like, try to get it to animal control, try to contact people as soon as possible. If you have the means and want to take the stray cat in, get it checked out at the vet's office first, especially if you have other animals in your home, so that you don't spread any kind of contagious disease to your own animals. It keeps everybody safe that way. And then if you contact us, we will try our hardest to try to find room for them.
Yeah. Again, the name of the organization is City Kitties, and you can go online to citykitties.org, find out more information there. Also, they're on Facebook at City Kitties Rescue, and of course Twitter at City Kitties. I mentioned at the outset of the program that there was this young gentleman, young boy, if you will, that made an appearance on national television on the Ellen program. And as the story goes, he was working, or he was giving his allowance, if you will, to City Kitties to help with, I guess, just some of the day-to-day expenses like cat food that oftentimes those adoptive, I guess, I don't know what you call them, but the people that are taking care of the cats are going into their own pocket to help feed the cats until they're put into an adoptive home. But Evan was his name. He makes the appearance on the Ellen television show, and that's when I first found out about City Kitties. Never heard of the organization before that. So when that type of national exposure comes the way of the organization, what does that do for you?
Well, it generates a lot of inquiries. We were completely overwhelmed by the experience of Evan on the Ellen show. It started off actually with a small article, I think, on Gawker or Jezebel, and then it was being picked up by Huffington Post. They're good, Good Times, feel good, article, picked up on it, and then other people were picking up on it too. He was getting requests for radio show interviews and other television shows, but then Ellen called and said we'd like him to come out, and it's been completely overwhelming. We get a lot of emails, or just a lot of people on our Facebook page just wanting to say hi. I'm from Arkansas, I'm from California, I think it's really great. and they just want to say hi to us. So it's a lot of email to actually keep up with.
Sure, but it puts a lot of attention on, I guess, the mission of the organization, and helps because it generates interest. It makes your organization, all of a sudden now has a place, has a face to put behind,
Yes.
The website. And I know as part of, Evan's using his monies that that he's making doing chores around the house and donating it to City Kitties. I know as a result of his being on there, I think Ellen said that a major pet food company was donating pet food, a lot of money to help defray some of the cost for just cat food for these kitties.
Yes, they got Fancy Feast to sponsor us with a check for $20,000,
Wow.
which was so overwhelming. I couldn't believe it. I've watched the Ellen DeGeneres show before. I know she can be very, very generous with her guests, but we were all completely blown away by it.
Yeah. And so, how has Evan now sort of reacted to this, newfound celebrity, if you will? Because he's what? I don't even think he's what? Is he 10,
9?
11, 12, 9? So I mean, he's probably enjoying, but I mean, is he aware of what he has done for the organization?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think his parents keep him pretty well shielded from a lot of the attention, and have used themselves as a filter for other people to gain access to him. But he's really down to earth. I don't think he thinks what he's doing is, he thinks what he's doing is the right thing, and it's not going above and beyond. It's just what the right thing is. So for him, I think he's very humble for just being 9. He just thinks he's doing what he's supposed to do.
And a role model for many other 9-year-olds,
Definitely.
and even kids that are older or even younger. To it may not be with City Kitties, but it could be for for another organization. So how can people volunteer then? Because Evan was a volunteer, you're a volunteer. So if there's someone that's watching right now and they're like, this is a project, or this is an organization that I would like to volunteer my time with, and I don't have a lot of time, or I may have a lot of time. How could they go about volunteering?
Well, we always are looking for foster homes, and foster homes, we need a 6-month commitment at least, and you can have cats or dogs in your home, or you can have no animals in your home, and we'll try to place the correct animal with you, because we don't want you to be stuck with a cat or anything that's going to make there's going to be feline unharmony in your house.
Sure.
If you are unable to foster, we always need drivers to transport animals, usually from animal control to our veterinary office. It's our volunteer veterinary office.
Okay.
Or other people who would like to run other errands for us.
And you mentioned the veterinary care. Is that a lot of people will say, well, how am I certain that the cat that I'm going to adopt has all of the required screenings and shots that it needs before it's placed into that adoptive home? And so you talk about the office that you work with to ensure that those cats are getting the proper screening that they need.
We work with the cat doctor at 22nd and Brandywine Streets in Philadelphia, and they get a complete screening there, so we can provide veterinary records from the cat doctor to ensure everything is in tip-top shape. And you can always follow up with the veterinary office on your own and ask questions. They'll be able to answer questions a little bit more technically than we can, since they're the doctors.
Yeah. And the other thing that I want to mention is that we said that this is pretty much an internet-driven organization. You do have a storefront window that you partner with or collaborate with. So some of the cats are on display.
Yeah.
Is that the right term?
Yeah.
Probably not the right term, but I'll use it. It's on me. But they can, people can actually go there and see some of the cats and interact with some of the
Yes,
cats.
we usually have 1 or 2 on display.
Okay.
And they can go there, meet them. They can read their bios in our book that's there, and pick them up, see if that's a right fit for them. And people like being able to go in, pick them up, and interact with them.
The number of cats that are up for adoption, I know that as we sit here and we tape this show, you probably have one number, but generally speaking, I guess, what has been the high point and what has been the low point in terms of numbers of cats that have been up for adoption?
We're around 30 right now. It really does depend on how many foster homes we have. Sometimes we lose some foster homes during the year because they end up adopting their own foster cats, which is totally fine. But we're at around 30 right now, so I would say around 25 to 30 at any given point during the year.
Now, do those adoptive homes, can they have more than one cat, or for instance, can you take care of 2 or 3 cats that are up for adoption. Is that possible?
Yes, I have 2 foster cats of my own.
You do, yeah. I mean, what happens then when that cat is then finally placed into a home? I mean, it's got to tug at your heart a little bit that you've been sort of the adoptive parent through the process.
It's a little sad, but when you know that they're going to a really great home, especially for me, because I've had a chance, well, all the foster homes get to meet the people that are going to be adopting them, so you get a good feeling about it. You get to know who's going to be taking care of them. They're not just blindly going off into some space that you don't know about. And a lot of people actually do keep in touch with us and send us pictures to follow up, especially from kittens. They say, look how big they are now, and we'll post that on Facebook for their fans to look at. So we kind of do stay in touch.
Yep. Again, if you want more information, we invite you to go online to the website, which is citykitties.org. That's citykitties.org. You can also check them out on Facebook at City Kitties Rescue and Twitter at City Kitties. This has been, I guess, an organization that many other nonprofits, whether locally or, as you said, you've been getting feedback from Arkansas and clear across the other side of the country, that they could borrow a lesson plan or a page from, how a group of volunteers, diverse in every way, shape, and form, could come together and work together in a common goal, dealing with an issue that not only affects Philadelphia, but probably every community across the country. So if someone is watching now in South Philadelphia or maybe in Olney, and they're interested in adopting one of the cats, it's not just because you're geographically located in West Philadelphia. People in the area can still reach out and adopt cats from the organization.
Right, we would never reject a cat from Olney just because of a zip code.
Yep. So how does it make you feel then at the end of the day, knowing that you and the other 3 dozen volunteers that you have, that you're making a difference in the community by tackling this very chronic problem of stray and feral cats that are out there?
I mean, it's a lot of hard work, but I do feel like we are making a difference. We can't make a difference for every single cat that's out there, but for the ones that we can, I'm glad that we can do that. And it does make me feel good. I can sleep at night.
Yep. And do you find that obviously all the volunteers come together and work toward the common goal? And do you find, like in your case, your roommate moved out, went to the West Coast, but you got more involved in the organization? So if a person is just maybe on the fringe of the organization right now, maybe they are only cat sitting for one cat, if you will, until that adoption comes through, that they have such a positive reaction that they want to get further involved with volunteering with the group.
They could always contact us and volunteer themselves and say, I'd like to get involved more, and we could definitely find something for them to do.
Yep. Do you work in, I guess with the whole social media, but do you work in conjunction with many or some of the other similar organizations that are out there? You do?
We work with Project Meow, and we'll also work with Animal Control too. Sometimes they will have cats that they can't necessarily take care of or have the resources for, but we will then take them into the City Kitties fold. And then we also, if we don't have a specific cat that someone's looking for, we will refer people to other organizations.
When when you put the cat's picture up on the internet, on the website, are there some cats that get all the attention and some cats that get a little bit of attention?
Oh, definitely. People do have their favorites. I mean, people do love all of the cats, but some of them do get almost a cult following. We have fantastic fans that love to comment on Facebook.
Really? Yeah. And are the cats, when they go into the adoption, the adoptive homes, are they spayed and neutered then before, if they haven't been?
Yes, definitely.
They are, yeah. And is that part of the criteria for the adoption?
Yes, we always make sure that they are spayed and neutered, so to prevent any future little kitties from running around.
Yeah. And how many years have you been with City Kitties now?
Oh, maybe about 6 years.
6 years. And so you've seen the group then grow literally each year, still dealing with the issue of cats that are feral, cats that are stray. So again, the group has to feel that they're making a difference in the community. Small, but yet significant difference in the community.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you can't help every single cat that's out there. That's just going to be impossible, but you have to just keep trying. You can't get discouraged because not every one of them is saved, and you just gotta put forth the effort and just do what you can do.
If anybody out there would like to make a financial donation to the organization, they can contact the group through the website?
Yes,
Okay.
there is a donation, a PayPal button on the website that they can go through.
All right. Well, this has been a fascinating hour, and I'm so glad that I happened to be sitting in front of the television the day that Evan was on the Ellen Show, and that has brought us to this point here to talk about the great work that you do at City Kitties, a small collection of volunteers in the Philadelphia area that their mission is to rescue cats from the streets and shelters of Philadelphia, provide them with veterinary care, and find them happy new homes. And again, you can check them out online. Their web address is, their website is citykitties.org. You can also go to Facebook, and their Facebook page is City Kitties Rescue, and follow them on Twitter if you like, at City Kitties. And I want to thank Angela for being with us on the program. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Paul.
All right. Until the next time for the Philly Factor, my name is Paul Perrello. Thanks so much for being with us. And we just sit there as they do the cutaway shot. Good job.